Notebooks from the future.
So smart. This is the last notebook you will ever need. This is called the Rocketbook.
Hey, Vector, come here.
Hey Siri, create a Nexar clip.
Saving. You've parked at Paseo Verde Parkway, Henderson.
Bluetooth speaker. I know what you're going to say. How can something that small be a good speaker? And I would normally agree with you. I have had my fair share of small Bluetooth speakers that sounded like ass. The Echo Dot is one of them. The Echo Dot's a great little device, but as far as the speaker on it goes, kind of reminds me of when you used to use the two cans and the string to talk to each other as kids. It sounds about as good as that. It sounds like crap. But let me tell you something. This little speaker is amazingly good for its size. Amazing. This speaker surprised me more than any small Bluetooth speaker has in a while. Now don't get me wrong, it's tiny, so I mean this thing isn't going to fill up a room kind of sound. It's just not possible with a speaker this small. I mean this thing only has a 45mm speaker at 6 watts in here. All knobs are not just for decoration, they are functional. You can do some basic controls through these knobs without ever getting in the app. So with the top knob, you can cycle through the channels, which you can store different pixel arts that you've saved and different functions, your clock and whatnot. And then you can adjust the volume on the second knob. And then the bottom one is a button that allows you to switch between Bluetooth or 3.5mm jack input. Your phone dies, or if your phone's not around, it's nice to still be able to control this thing without using the app. Speaking of the app, that's the next thing we're going to get into, because if you really want to get granular on controlling this thing and turn up the customization to level 25, this app is what makes this little guy the Swiss Army knife of desk accessories. Because with this app, you can customize and change just about everything. It has got a ton of features in it. We're not going to go into all of them because it would make this video 3.5 hours long, but just to hit the high notes. In the app, You can do your basic things like you would expect, like adjust the brightness. It's got this cool feature where you can turn it on and off by snapping your fingers or clapping. You can also go in here and it's got alarms, it's got sleep timers, it's got ambient sounds to help you go to bed. It's got multiple clock faces, so depending on if you want something that looks a little more analog or a little more digital or with color, more color, less color, there's multiple clock faces you can scroll through. It's got equalizers, a scoreboard, it's got a noise meter that actually reads out how loud in decibels something is.